everyone, my name is Sia Sharma and today I'm going to tell you the differences between eukaryotes and prokaryotes. So before we go into that, let's just do a quick recap of what we know till now. So organisms can be categorized in many ways. One way we can categorize them is on the number of cells present in the organism as multicellular or unicellular. Another way we can categorize them is based on their structural differences as prokaryotes or eukaryotes. Prokaryotes mainly consist of bacteria and archaea, whereas eukaryotes consist of plants, animals, fungi, and protists. So now let's go into the main topic of the video, which is what is the difference between these prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So first let's look at a eukaryotic cell. So over here we can see a eukaryotic animal cell. These are also the cells which are present in our own body. So the main difference between eukaryotes and prokaryotes is that eukaryotes have a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. So over here, if we see this image, we can see where the nucleus is located. So the nucleus is basically, so we know that our cell, it contains the genetic information or the DNA. And this DNA, it encodes all of the functions necessary to be carried out by the cell for it to survive. So this nucleus, it kind of stores all of this genetic information. It stores the DNA. So if we look at this image over here, these strings that we can see, that is the DNA stored in the nucleus. Next, membrane-bound organelles. What are they? So a membrane-bound organelle is an organelle which has this kind of layer surrounding it, a membrane surrounding it. So if you look at the nucleus is also a membrane-bound organelle. Over here we can see the membrane surrounding the nucleus. Other membrane-bound organelles are the mitochondria, which is main function of the mitochondria, which is to provide energy to the cell to carry out all its necessary functions. The Golgi apparatus, which processes and packages proteins to be carried out of the cell. Lysosomes, which kind of act like trash cans of the cell as they degrade damaged cell parts and also destroy invading viruses and bacteria. And chloroplasts, which are found in plant cells. These help in carrying out photosynthesis by converting sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into glucose, which is then used by the cell. So this is about eukaryotic cells. Now let's go about prokaryotic cells. Over here is a prokaryotic bacterial cell. The prokaryotic cells, they do not have a nucleus or membrane-bound organelles. So if we see this image over here, these string-like structures, this is the bacteria's genetic material. So as we can see, it is not stored in any nucleus. So prokaryotes, they do not have a nucleus. Their genetic information, it's just floating freely in the cell. Prokaryotes, they also do not have membrane-bound organelles. In fact, prokaryotic cells lack many of the cell organelles which are present in eukaryotic cells. Examples are the prokaryotes, they lack mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosomes, chloroplasts, and many more. They don't have them. Despite not having all of these organelles, they are able to function just as well as the eukaryotes. So now over here we can see a eukaryotic cell and a prokaryotic cell. We know that eukaryotes, they have many more organelles than the prokaryotic cell, but even if we just look at both of them over here, we can easily see that the eukaryotes are much more complex than the prokaryotic cells. A general eukaryotic cell size is around 10 to 100 micrometers. If you don't know what a micrometer is, it's basically 1 by 10,000 of a centimeter. So it's really, really small. And a normal eukaryotic cell, it ranges from about 10 to 100 micrometers. Whereas these prokaryotic cells, their size ranges from 0.1 to 5 micrometers. So the prokaryotic cells, they are much smaller than the eukaryotic cells. These are the main differences between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. This is all that I wanted to say today. Thank you very much. Please stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.